Welcome to the Blackbelt Mindset YouTube channel. My name is Jason Reed, and on this channel, you'll get tips and strategies on mindset, training, and diet nutrition. And each morning, you're going to have a specific thing that we're going to be talking about to get your day started the right way. I have a clock here to make sure that I don't go over the time here. But these are going to be each morning for about 3 to 5 minutes, and it's going to get your day started. Today is all about choice. In our martial arts program, there's 15 steps to earning a black belt. You can see right here, if I get them there right, the first step is choose. This changed my life more than anything else. Back in 1996, I made a really big mistake. I was being young, being stupid, and the choices I made were getting me in really big trouble. I don't know if you've ever hit rock bottom by something you thought somebody else did to you, but then you learned later it was what you were doing. That's when it hit me. I needed that wake-up call to help me grow, and I wouldn't be teaching martial arts if it wasn't for that day. So I read a book. It's called Awaken the Giant Within. It's by a guy named Tony Robbins. If you've heard of him before, you have an idea of the type of impact he makes on other people, working with teams and presidents, pretty much every president since, I think, Bill Clinton, he's worked with a little bit. And anyway, the thing I learned back in 1996 was all about choice. It's our decisions that impact our life. It's not things that happen to us. It's not what anybody else says, does, or thinks that will determine the success of your life. But ultimately, you're down to 3 different choices you'll have. First step, and then this video, we're going to go over 3 choices you're all making and make you change the way you maybe view challenges in your life. So step number 1 is what's the 3 decisions you're making, whether you know it or not, is what you're focusing on. That's number 1. I'll hit this again in a second. Number 2, what things mean. And number 3, what do you do about them? So let's break this down and make this easy questions for you. They can use this in each and every day. First one, what to focus on. So many things in our life, emails, phone calls, stresses, they take our attention away of what's really important. I don't know if you have this, but commercials, social media, other stuff blocks the things we're focusing on. Maybe what somebody else says lets it bother us later in the day. Or we disagree with somebody, we take it personal. A lot of times we're stuck in the past or worrying about things in the future. If we're able to focus on right here, right now, that's going to change some of the stresses in our life. So what are you paying attention to, or what should you be paying attention to? There's nothing wrong with having parts of the day where you relax, but make sure to focus on the most important task first. So number 1, what to focus on. Number 2, what things mean. This is kind of the attitude portion of it. But what that means is whatever happened. Well, let me ask you a question. Have you ever had something that was absolutely awful? It sucked and made you feel uncomfortable, but later on, it turned out being one of the best things for you. Yeah, that's called growth. So what things mean to you? So you can, life in and of itself has no meaning other than the meaning that you give it. So if you think life is competition, you're right. It's going to be true for you. If you think life is about love, about relationships, about growth, contribution, you're going to perform totally different than life is about what am I not getting? What am I not wanting? Who's making me angry? Who's getting in my way? Do you see the difference? Not just what you're focusing on, but the meaning that you give to events. Worst thing in the world happened to me, it turned out to be the best. Even though you can't say, well, the worst thing happened to me is death, my family member. But through those things, you can let it destroy you, or you can let it change the meaning. My dad died in 2013. And ever since then, relationships mean more to me than anything else. You give me all the money, all the things, physical things you want in your life. Doesn't matter more than any single relationship. So to me, that's what it meant. Number 3, what do you do about it? You complain, do you whine, or are you the type of person that's going to take action, take the next step forward? Let's use a simple example. You're overweight. You learn to focus on that. You can let it bother if you wanted to. Worry about what people think about you. Instead, this is the time for me to grow. This is time for me to step up, become a different, stronger person. So you change what you're focused on. You're changing the meaning of where you're at in this situation, whatever it is. And then number 3, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to complain? Are you taking action? The world changes when you change action steps. So it first starts with the mind, like we're talking about now. You have to have that emotion behind as well, too, that want to do it, and then desire to get it done. So today, when you go out, 3 things to change. What do you focus on? Paying attention to that. What things mean, and then what do you do about it? Hopefully you like the video. If you want to get more about blackbeltmindset.com, click on the link in the description. Go to blackbeltmindset.com. We have free challenges out for each and everybody. We also have all access passes and accelerators. So if you're a martial artist, right now we're working on getting ready for a high rank testing competition. We have different fat loss ones and different accelerators. So just check that out at blackbeltmindset.com. So look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.